So we have a nice little show here for you all, as you can see. We have me on the left side, Will on the right side. He is going to be asking me questions. So Mr. Will is the host. I'm going to let him do the intro and him to get started, and he can do whatever he needs to do.
Brilliant. Hello everyone and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Billionaire. Welcome to Runescape, welcome to the chat, and of course welcome to you, Maikeru, the one and only contestant who will be answering 15 of our questions today. For those of you who don't know, my name is Will Missit. I'll be the host tonight. I'll be answering, that's your mission today. I'll be asking these 15 questions that have been made just a few days ago. As per usual, for those of you who don't know the original game Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, this game works in the way that we'll be asking a single question at a time with 4 answer alternatives, A, B, C, or D. For every answer you get right, Maikeru, you will gain in the chat a possibility of winning a little bit more money up until the 1 billion GP mark. So everyone in the chat has a good chance of winning something tonight. Of course, we're still going to be asking every single question, either way, if you answer them wrong or right. But for every answer you give wrong, the bar won't move up and the chat will be losing out on some money. As per usual, you will have 4 helplines that you can use. You have the 50-50 that you can see up in the left corner. That will remove 2 of the answer alternatives. You can call a friend, in which case we will bring someone of your choice into this very call. The third alternative is ask the chat, in which case Maikeru will open up a poll in the chat where you guys will be able to vote on what you think is right. The final one will be a hint or additional information about the question. But with that in mind, should we get going with the first question, Mike?
Yeah, I'll close chat now.
In 2009, this is question number 1. In 2009, Jagex released a couple high-level herblore potions, one of them becoming a vital part in high-level PvM and introduced a new best trading method up until the recent release of 120 herblore. What I'm after is obviously the overload potion. But which ingredient of the overload potions do you need in addition to the 5 extreme potions? Is it A, the Torstol, the B, Ranar, C, Dwarfweed, or D, Lantadime?
I've made a fair amount of overloads in my time. I'm going to say it's A, Torstol.
Is that your final answer, Mike?
Yes.
And you are, of course, completely right. Going for 2k GP right there. Congratulations.
2,000 gold pieces for chat already. Easy clap. We got this.
Right. Are you ready for question number 2?
I am.
I'm very excited if you're going to get this one, because you've done a lot of skilling in your time. How many accounts do you have, dude?
Too many.
So in your lifetime, you must have gained quite a bit of levels, which means this next question shouldn't really be a difficult one for you. So question 2 for 200,000 coins. A recognized XP milestone is level 99, typically requiring 13,035,431 XP.
Right.
What is mostly ignored, however, is the opposite side of the curve for players who set out levels up in their skills for the first time. So, how much XP exactly is required from level 1 to 2? Is it A, 82 XP, B, 83 XP, C, 74 XP, or D, 76 XP?
So you start off with 1 XP, right?
You start, well, I can't help you out with this one, Mike.
Because you start with 1 XP, the first level I believe is 84, so it has to be B? 83?
Is that your final answer, Maikeru?
I hope so, yes.
You are, unfortunately, correct!
Okay,
well
good.
done! The next question is for 300,000, Maikeru.
Hi guys, Maikeru.
How many skill pets have you gotten over the years? Are you familiar with them at all? Do you use any of them in-game, for instance?
Yeah. I should know all of the skill pets, hopefully.
Alright, for question number 3 for 300,000 GP, Maikeru. Skilling Pets was in 2016 voted the 3rd best update of the year. To which skill does the pet Wallace belong? Is it A, construction, B, strength, C, defense, or D, smithing?
You spelled defense wrong!
I'm so sorry. Don't fire me, please.
No. So I knew this, but I also got this last stream on my Hard Crime Man when killing Rax. So it's Wallace, which is defense.
Wallace?
Defense is Wallace. Yeah, there we go.
So you're answering C, defense.
Yes. Yeah.
That is, of course, correct. Well done.
Yay!
Well, we're getting to something a bit more complicated now that we passed the 3rd question. And we're getting into 4th question for 500k. Are you ready?
Yes.
The fourth question coming right up. Let's see here. Since players could for the first time log into RuneScape in 2001, the Wizard's Tower have been standing on the same island, connected to mainland only by a long bridge. Its use over the years have been many, with content ranging from questing to runespan. But in RuneScape geographics and lore, what kingdom is the Wizard's Tower a part of? Is it A, Kandarin, B, Asgarnia, C, Mestalin, or D is independent?
Dude, why? Why you got... Right, so I'm not going to trust myself, which means I'm going to have to already use the lifeline. It's definitely not Kandarin, it's not independent, it's Asgarnia or Mistlin, but I don't know which one it is, because my brain has just papagan. So I guess if we go for a 50-50, and hopefully it doesn't remove A and D, and if it removes one of the others, I know it's good.
So you would like to use the 50-50 helpline on question number 4, is that correct?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, that's up to you.
Oh, okay, then...
Leaving with you, answer number C, Mestalin, or D, independent.
So C.
Your answer is C, Mestalin?
Yeah.
That is, of course, correct, Michael. Congratulations, 500k coins.
I don't like
into
this,
the cash
man.
stack.
I'm already pooping myself, and I've lost a lifeline, dude.
Alright, question number 5, everyone.
RS3 is just a
The
shipping-
Musket's Enchanted Gem is a high-level item received when completing the Knowledge is Power collection at 119 Archaeology. But which relic will this item unlock? Is it A, Inspire Awe, B, Slayer Introspection, C, Conservation of Energy, or D, Deathless?
Like, it has to be B, because I'm pretty sure I made a video on it and it was 119. That was the requirement. And I know it is a high requirement. And I don't think, like, Conservation of Energy is low. It's like, what, 98? The Deathless is like the one with, like, Dungeoneering not taking death costs, like, not giving you penalties or something. That's quite low as well. I'll just go with B, Slayer Introspection. I'm pretty sure it's that.
So your final answer is B, Slayer Introspection?
We'll go with that, yeah.
The answer to this question is option B, and you're going to be correct, winning 1 million GP.
Why you gotta leave me like that for so long and try and like steer me off of it? I was like, is he trying to help me? Have I messed up? Jesus Christ.
You did well, too.
I'm gonna crack open a cold one quickly, if you bear with me, Will. How was that, Will?
Alright then, are you ready to continue to question number 6?
Yeah.
The Varrock Museum contains quite an exciting range of exhibits that can be admired, but which of these 4 creatures cannot be viewed there? Is it A, dragons, B, ogres, C, the Kalphite Queen, or D, penguins?
So, it's the only one that's not there underneath the museum is B.
You seem very confident. In that case, we're locking in the answer B,
guys,
ogres. Are you
Maikeru
sure, Mike? Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is, of course, correct, Maikeru.
Oh,
Going in for 2 million GP.
There we go, we're going up.
We'll see how we're going to do this one. Now we're getting to the more tricky ones. For 4 million GP, we're asking question number 7. In the account of Asa Felsdottir, a book received from Barbarian Assault, the author writes about the world between worlds. Which plane does she refer to? Is it A, the Dream World, B, the Abyss, C, the Shadow Realm, or D, Naragan?
Why you gotta hit me with, like, lore stuff, dude? So, yeah, I guess I'll ask the audience.
You can ask the audience. We're going for help, another helpline. We're going to ask the chat.
76% of them have said A. Judging by what chat have said, it looks like it's going to be A. And if it isn't, then 75.8% of chat are wrong.
If the world between worlds is either A, the Dream World, B, the Abyss, C, the Shadow Realm, and D, Naragan, and you're looking it in on A, the Dream World.
Yeah.
That answer is wrong.
Really?
The answer is B, the Abyss. Instead of getting to the 1 billion mark, you now have 500 mil since one of the questions were wrong. And for every wrong answer, we'll just move it down. Alright, fellas. Question number 8 for 4 million GP. RuneScape was released on the 4th of January 2001. Now dubbed RuneScape Classic, this version was a beta that was never properly released until Jagex started developing a new and improved version of the game called RuneScape 2. But when was RuneScape 2 released? Is it A, on the 29th of March 2004, B, on the 18th of February 2004, C, 1st of March 2005, or D, the 24th of February 2005?
Dude, they're so close. Why do you do this to me?
Dates are hard to remember sometimes. I can understand that this question is a tricky one.
It's A or B, I don't know. Should I do Ip Dip Do? Is that how it works?
Sorry?
Ip Dip Do?
Well, you can try.
We could do Ip Dip Do, right? Where you do the Ip Dip Do, cat's got flu, dog's got chicken pox, so out goes you. And then it's A?
So you're answering A, the 29th of March 2004?
Yeah.
Are you sure, Maikeru?
No. But yeah.
Alright, you're looking in the answer on A, the 29th of March 2004. And Maikeru, you have just won the chat 4 million GP.
Hey, nice.
That is the correct answer. For 8 million GP, question number 9 is this. The world of Billionaire is large with thousands of characters who live in it and thrive in it. A few of them recognize that there might be more out there than goblins and dragons. One of these NPCs has a dialogue where he or she will say the following sentence. The world around us is a computer game called RuneScape. To which NPC does this sentence belong? Is it A, the wise old man, B, Hans, C, the Lumbridge guide, or D, a bartender? You talk a lot to NPCs at all, Michael?
Yeah, I just go around RuneScape, and it's like my favorite pastime. Talk to everyone I see. It's really fun. So yeah, it's not Hans, it's not Old Man. It doesn't seem like something the Lumbridge guide would say. Maybe like a bartender would say it, like if he's drunk or something. There's a lot of bartenders in the game. There's only one wise old man, there's only one Hans, there's only one Lumbridge guide. So like, I have the best option if I say a bartender because it could literally be in any bar in the game. So I'll go with that.
Your answer is D, a bartender?
Yeah.
Alright, Maikeru. The answer is, of course, D, it's a bartender.
Okay.
Alright, Maikeru, we're playing for 16 million GP for question number 10. Are you ready?
Yeah.
RuneScape has a very long and deep history throughout its current 227 quests, and have built a tendency to celebrate its questing milestones. But which quest was RuneScape's 150th? Is it A, the Chosen Commander, B, While Gothic Sleeps, C, While Smoking Kills, While Smoking Kills, or D, Nomad's Requiem?
I think Nomad's Requiem and While Gothic Sleeps are after, and I think Smoking Kills was in like 2008. So I think Smoking Kills is too old. But I'll just go with A, but I believe it could be B as well, but we'll go with A. I'm not very good with quests. Sorry, chat, if I got it wrong.
Maikeru? You've just won the chat 16 million GP. Well
nice.
done, the correct answer. For question number 11 for 32 million GP for the chat, let's get going. To who did Zesimal lose the rank 1 title? Is it A, Suomi, B, Gert Yars, C, Drumgun, or D, King Duffy 1?
Dude, they've all been... yeah, this is difficult. Because it's the time frame that you're looking at. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, maybe... Should I... I don't know whether to use my lifeline, though. Because
You can use your
it's not Suomi,
lifeline,
he was too late. I don't think it was Gert Jaws, but it could be either King Duffy or Drumgun, because I know there were similar eras.
You still have 2 helplines left, Maikeru, if you want to use one of them.
I guess I could try and phone Rav, but someone said Rav was drunk. We can call Rav.
That's fine. In that case, we're going to be using the helpline. Call a friend. We're calling Ravlor. He's going to be on the line with Maikeru in a few. You're on the call?
Yeah.
Alright, Ravlor. Hello.
Hello, Rav.
Hi, I am not drunk. I'd just like to confirm I've only had 1 beer so far. I'm not drunk yet. I'd like to make that very clear.
Alright, good.
Yeah.
Yet.
Right. I think it's either C or D, personally.
Yeah, that's what I said, dude. You're not is there any confirmation? Are we good? Like, do you know? What do you think?
I think it's drum gun. I think it's drum gun, dude.
I was leaning more towards drum gun as well, but I don't know. Shall we go with drum gun? We don't have infinite time, so.
How much time do I have left to call you?
I mean, I
8,
think our time's already up.
7.
Oh, 7,
6,
6.
5,
Go with King Duffy.
4,
Go with
King
King Duffy.
Duffy?
2,
King Duffy, yeah.
1, and you gotta hang up the call, Maikeru. You're now left back to your own. Thank you to Rob Lord for participating.
The man was like, I think it's drum gun. I think it's drum gun. And then right at the end, he's like, King Duffy. Go King Duffy. We'll go with what Rav said, just so then chat can blame Rav and not me. And we'll go with King Duffy.
So you want to trust your friend and go for answer D, King Duffy 1.
I mean, yeah.
So the person who beat Zesma to the #1 high score title after the release of Summoning was option D, King Duffy 1.
Okay,
Congratulations, Maikeru, 32 million GP.
Now they don't have to blame Rav. We're good. Rav saved
It was a close one though.
Because I probably would have went with drum gun, honestly.
Question number 12 for 64 million GP. In RuneScape lore, the Elder Gods created 12 Elder Artifacts to help shape the world in the universe. The Elder Kiln is one of these and is used to create the Tokhar the workers used in shaping planes. But which Elder God created this artifact? Is it A, Bick, B, Jazz, C, Full, or D, Wen?
For some reason in my brain, Full seems like a fiery person, but it's probably not. Bick, I have no idea who they are, and Wen, I have no idea who they are. So it's probably Bick or Wen, or I mean, it could be Full. We'll just go with A, right? Because I don't know.
You're answering A, Bick.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Are you confident in this one, Maikeru?
I mean, no. Obviously not.
Obviously not. On this question, Maikeru, on option A, Bick, it is
Club Yay _
wrong.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Glenny Boy
the option is C, Full.
145.
It's
It
Elder God
was.
that created the Elder
Can I
in the
Google
channel.
Full just to see what they look like?
Go for it.
Man!
You were pretty right on it as well.
It was the fiery man, right?
Yeah, it was the Fiery Man.
Good. Anyway, we'll move on from that. Chat can still win 250 mil if I get the next ones right.
You see, for question 13, we're going to be playing for 64 million GP.
Yep.
The soundtrack tournament was released as the 500 music track together with the air guitar mode back in 2007. Since 2011, this track has been unlocked automatically. But where was this track unlocked prior to then? Is it A, Fight Arena, B, Rat Pits, C, Duel Arena, or D, Deathmatch?
Deathmatch? I think. Because you said it's unlocked automatically now.
Yes.
All of those places are still in the game. Deathmatch isn't. It got removed with the Wilderness rework.
Alright.
So it has to be Deathmatch, surely.
That was a game mode named
Rapids?
after the music track tournament, which belonged to Duel Arena. Unfortunately,
Really?
option D is wrong. The answer is C, the Duel Arena. Don't worry, Maikeru, you can still win 125 mil for the chat, assuming you answer the next 2 questions right. Are you ready for question number 14?
Sure.
Playing still for 64 million GP. Here is question 14.
Right.
The Wise Old Man is arguably the most iconic RuneScape NPC of all time, mostly recognized for his blue party hat that he stole during the Drainer Bank robbery when he killed its previous owner. But what is the name of that NPC? Is it A, Cool Mom 227, B, Elvin Locks, C, Lead Speaker, or D, Otis Champ?
I don't think I've ever seen Cool Mum 227 or Otis Champ. But Elvin Locks and Leet Speaker, I feel like I've seen them somewhere. Whether it's with this or not, I have no idea. Can I get a hint?
You want to use your final helpline on this
Yes.
this one?
Yeah.
So you do realize that the helpline might not help you towards the answer, but it will give additional information
that's
about
fine.
the question. The NPC we're after here did also appear in the Great Brain Robbery, where he still was wearing his blue party hat.
And then I'm trying to think about the Great Brain Robbery quest. I remember doing it, but I don't remember like paying enough attention to like right-click NPCs or remember them or whatever. I don't know, man. We'll just go with B. I have no idea.
Your answer is B, Elven Locks.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that Otis Champ appeared as an NPC in The Crucible.
Okay, yeah,
where you
that's
had to
why.
defeat him.
That's probably
during
why
one
I've
of
never
those
seen him.
quests.
I don't remember that. Yeah, sure.
Other than that, both Lead Speaker Cool Mom and Elven Locks did appear in the Drainer Bank robbery together with the Wise Old Man. Only one of them was killed for the blue party hat. You answered B, Elven Locks. And Maikeru? That is the correct answer. Well done.
Nice. Okay.
You're now up to 64 million
I have no
GP.
lifelines though, so I need to try and get 125 mil and no lifelines.
Right, Maikeru, the final question, question 15 for 125 million GP. We're going all the way back to the RuneScape Classic days.
Okay, great.
The first ever 99 achieved in RuneScape was woodcutting, a very impressive feat achieved on the 21st of August 2001 by the player Everdread. However, the status of being the only player with the 99 lasted for only 1 month when Blue Rose 13X achieved an entirely different 99 on the 21st of September that same year. But in what skill? Is it A, crafting, B, smithing, C, magic, or D, cooking?
So my brain went with smithing because I remember whoever got 99 smithing, Jagex didn't think it was possible to get 99, and then they made rune, and they were like the only person who could craft rune in Classic for a while because they were the one that was the highest. And remembering that, it makes me think that it could be smithing. So smithing is the one that I said with the rune being made and they like owned the rune economy at some time. But I don't think the name of that person was Blue Rose 13. I believe it may have been something else, which then leads me towards like magic or cooking.
Alright.
But then at the same time, I don't really know. I'll just go with my gut with the smithing. If it's wrong, then yeah, I suck. But chat still gets 64 mil, which I'll do like 3 ways. If it is smithing, then chat gets a bit more money.
So you want to lock your answer for what skill Blue Rose 15X achieved just 1 month after Everdread?
I don't feel like it was Blue Rose.
Smithing.
But, I don't know. Yeah.
Where option B and option C was achieved back to back by the same person.
Oh, so then it was Blue Rose, but was it second? I don't know, man.
But was it smithing or was it magic? You mentioned that Blue Rose's history of skilling has been through smithing, where she created and was the only one to create the rune plate body for the longest of time, which made her insanely rich. But have you ever considered what she used that money on?
Then she used the money on magic, so I'm right.
You answered B, smithing. And the answer is unfortunately wrong. The answer is C, magic.
Why are you gonna leave me up like that, fam?
Which leaves
you
the chat
literally made it sound like I was right. GP. Why are you gonna do that? That was so mean.
I am so sorry, Maikeru. But you have at least 164 million GP for the chat, which is not 1 billion GP, but you did very well answering 11 of the 15 questions correct.
Right. That was fun, and this is why I chose you to host, because you do things like that hurt me, but at least chat will appreciate it, so that's good.